I'm using my phone. Hang on. So, wait, hang on. I gotta get this set up so that it doesn't go flying. I have a video uploading for somebody on the iPad, and that's fine. Whatever. Anyway, what I should have done is I should have done the video on the phone, and then whatever, it's fine. This way I could use the iPad, but either way, I got it. We'll survive. Fia, what is Linford's intention with me, especially with him coming back for reconciliation and not having a good ending? I mean, I don't know what you mean about not having a good ending. The ending of the reconciliation thing, it didn't end well. I mean, the thing is that it's like with you and him, you've been back and forth several times. So I think that he's pretty much assuming, or he feels like things are going to, like, you guys are going to end up going, his fear is that you guys are going to end up right back in the same place that you always end up in. And it's become like a cycle. So it's like, for him, he feels like it's slow and steady right now. I don't know what happened during this reconciliation, but it's like you guys are coming to the point where you have to figure out what's going on here, because you keep reliving, like, seeing each other and then breaking up and not seeing each other. And God knows what happens in between. And it's like, I don't know. It's like he's not looking back on the past fondly with the Six of Cups in reverse. And it doesn't look like he's coming in, putting in a lot of effort. It's almost like he's doing the bare minimum. So you might feel like you're not getting enough out of the situation, and you may decide to move forward with your life. That's the thing. See, that's the thing with all of these situations that break and get back together. It becomes a cycle, and every time it breaks, the breakup means less because it's happening more frequently. So it's like you're creating a cycle of like getting back together, breaking up. I'm in his life, I'm not in his life. We're speaking, we're not speaking, but it's not really getting anywhere stable. It's not getting to a point where you're manifesting a healthy relationship. It's just more of the same. So I don't know. You got to think about whether or not you want to go down this road again. It's up to you, not him. He's gonna do, like, if you allow him back in, he'll be back. That's the thing. You're the one that's got to control this, and you have to make the decision as to whether or not you want to keep him in your life, if you think it's worth it. Empress, my brother likes the girl Cassidy. He's tried twice in the past to see her. Even though she seemed interested, she didn't come through on her end either. Okay, what could be the reason for it? She's not 100% sure that he is being serious. Like, she is interested in him. She's got a lot of respect for him. But I don't know that she feels like he's serious or that this is going to turn into anything. It almost feels like one of those things like, oh, yeah, we'll get together next week. And it's like something that people just say, but neither one follows through. She is interested in him. I don't think that she really believes that he's interested in her or that it's going to turn into anything. Talia, I may have a general for tomorrow. Here, wait a minute. Let me see if I can... Here, you got a little more room there, Dylan? You okay? Okay, general reading for tomorrow. You may need to have patience with whatever it is that you're working on tomorrow. Growth and transformation is coming in, possibly around the side business, but it may be slow to start, or you may need to have patience with something that you're working on. It also looks like the energy tomorrow is pretty good. You got the world at your feet. You're feeling decisive. You're feeling strong, stable, and perseverant, and you're accomplishing quite a lot. Elizabeth, what's coming in for me and love in the next 2 weeks? What's the matter there, babes? You uncomfortable? Okay, in the next 2 weeks, you should find yourself having choices. You got growth and transformation coming in around your love life. You got somebody from your past returns. That could be a Virgo. You have a Libra. You have an Aries. You also could have a Taurus coming in. Love cup is full. You're going to have choices. 9 of Cups. Put a wish out into the universe. Long-term potential around somebody over the next 2 weeks. Could be with a Virgo. If you're not with anyone right now, you have options coming in. Explore your options. You're moving on to greener pastures. Your love life should be moving forward. Sister, I saw S listen to the artist that him and I were intimate together. We listened to it, and it's our song, and he never listens to that artist. His birthday is tomorrow. What's his deal? Okay. I think he's feeling, I think he's been missing you. I think he feels like you've disappeared and you've kind of went off the grid. And I think he's been thinking about you a lot. Plus, it's his birthday. And you know what birthdays do to people. They usually makes them feel melancholy. You know, if things are not great where he is, he may be feeling a little bit melancholy around his birthday. And he's genuinely misses you. Whether he wants to admit it or not, he does. And he may be feeling sorry for himself tomorrow. Good. I hope he does feel sorry for himself. Um, Empress, does she currently see my brother in a romantic light? What is her feelings with my brother? Okay. Romantically about him. Um, she's interested in him, yeah. I wouldn't say she's like head over heels crazy, but if things could move forward for the two of them. It comes up as feeling a little bit persistent, which is funny because you said that she didn't pursue him. That maybe that's going to change. Hangman is in reverse, so she may start to show up a little bit more. Or she may reach out to him or something. I think she is interested in him, and I think things could move forward for the two of them. She may be a little bit cautious. She also may not think that he's really serious, and she doesn't want to put it out there until she knows he's serious. I think she is interested in him. Sister, does it seem likely S and I meet again in the future? Oh, I think so. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah. At some point, yep. Sisters, my ex no longer interacts with my Facebook. Is he over it? No, I don't think he's over it. I don't think he's over it. No, I don't think he's over it. He may be disconnecting from Facebook for a number of reasons, but it's not because he's over it. No. Um, you know, sometimes people just disconnect from it because there's so much negativity on there. And sometimes, you know, you just need a break. But no, it's not because he's over it. I don't think he is over it. Priscilla, has Orlando seen my text? He hasn't responded. Okay, let's see. Has Orlando seen my texts? I do think that he has seen them. And Nine of Rods is in reverse. I wouldn't expect that you're going to hear back from him tonight. He may be busy, or he can't talk or whatever, but I wouldn't imagine that you're going to hear from him tonight. Geo, has Jasmine the Pisces have kids with Israel? Okay, does Jasmine the Pisces have kids with Israel? Yeah, I do think she's got kids, or at least she has a kid with him. Empress, is there or could there be a future between them? Yes, there could be a future between the two of them, definitely. Julie, what did R do today? Rest, relaxation, self-care. I don't think he did all that much. He's got the Hermit here in reverse, which means he may not really have been talking much to anybody. He could have just been hanging out by himself, alone, not doing much of anything. Possibly, I don't know if he had to go to the store or he went shopping for something. There's a little bit of ambition around, I don't know if he was fixing something in the house or something of that nature. That could be possible, but I don't think he did all that much of anything. Ronnie, Sagittarius' thoughts towards me. He's feeling regret for the way he's treated you. The love cup here is full, and he wants long-term connection and romance. Those flowers really fucked him up. Good, I love that. Soleil, how does Tamiki feel about her reading? She really enjoyed it. You got the world at your feet, growth and transformation around the situation. It served her well. She's excited. She really enjoyed it. That's great. Soleil, love. Got cause for celebration coming in around a new beginning. Anxiety may be moving into the past. Listening to your intuition. Listen to your intuition. You got Empress is here. Love, money, abundance, fertility. A fire sign comes in. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Another fire sign comes in. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Love cup here is full. See what happens. T-Bet. Is the Sag in Miami for business, or is it romantic? Okay. Is a Sagittarius in Miami for business? I think it's for business. Tibet, love for March. You got a Sagittarius coming in. No, I'm holding it up there. You've got choices, the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities, and Aries comes in. You got an Aquarius, you have an Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, and a Scorpio. Growth and transformation comes to your love life in the month of March, but you might have decisions and choices to make. You could be exploring your options. Not bad. The Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wands, romance and passion are around in the month of March. Julie, what's up with John W? Any possibilities with him? For you and him? Is he like a connection? Let's see. Any possibilities with me and John W? Yes, you got a 70% chance, yes. Not bad. MC, love in general, what's happening? You might need to have a little bit of patience when it comes to love, but trust that you are being guided by the divine, and you'll be prepared for the celebration that comes in with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Moving on to greener pastures, you've got the world at your feet, and you're heading towards all 10 cups being full. So if things have been slow and stagnant, that's going to change. Fire sign comes in and changes that. Success comes in around the next love connection. I think Mercury stationed direct. I think it stations direct tomorrow on the 21st. We're still not totally out of the woods, but we're much better off than we were. Ronnie, he was about to cry. Good, I like that. Just like when that other guy showed up crying. You know, it's like when somebody has mistreated so many people in the course of their life and then they get theirs, I get a little happy about that. I mean, I don't know about your Sag, but this other fool, I mean, what was going on over there? Red for my health. Should I incorporate seafood twice a month? Yes. Now, I hate seafood. I don't hate seafood. I can't say I hate seafood. I don't hate it, but anyway. I was reading that a mackerel, it's got a good source of like iodine and fatty acids. And that was one that was on the list when I was doing the blood type diet that doctor wanted me to eat. So let me be honest and not overly dramatic. I tried them, and it really wasn't that bad. First of all, the can is really small, and if you eat it with like something else, they're not, and sardines too. I really thought that sardines were going to be really like fishy and gross, but they really weren't. And the can is small. You can kind of get that down pretty quickly with water. That's terrible, but but it's really it's not as bad as you would think. Like I don't know. It sounds really gross, but it's really not that bad. Yeah, it's probably a good idea. Hi, Jay. What's going on with the Cancer guy at the moment? He seems like he's been very busy at work or school, whatever he does all day. He also has a creative project of some type that he may be putting a lot of effort in. Spending a lot of time thinking. He's all kind of caught up in his head. He's got a wish coming in. He's got the love cup full, but his life seems to be very stuck and stagnant right now with the Eight of Swords. He's okay. He's keeping busy. That's the best thing that I can say. I mean, I like shrimp. I actually today choked down a can of tuna fish because I feel like I need to have a little bit of protein because of the keto diet. Um, Even first of all, the only tuna that I would even think about eating has got to be the white albacore one, because what's that the other one just reminds me of cat food. And even sometimes I'll open up a can of this tuna, and if there's, like, I don't know, funky pieces in there, I got to give that to Dylan. Anyway, and with an avocado, it's not so bad. It's not wonderful, but I can get it down. It's good with pesto sauce, but I don't know if I can have pesto sauce on keto. I have to look and see. Probably can, because it's oil and basil. But if you put pesto sauce in a can of tuna fish, it just tastes like pesto. You don't even taste the tuna. Christy, what is Dina's energy towards me with the office split? Not great. It's like, I don't know what the situation was with money, but she may be happy with the money part of it because she's got the Ten of Pentacles here, but she may be feeling like betrayed and like moving on, or moving out of, like, the energy is getting cut. She's leaving. I don't think you're gonna have to deal with her anymore, but she may feel a little bit betrayed, or she may feel like a swords as shitty energy. She doesn't have good energy around, although she may be happy with the money that she got, or whatever the situation was monetarily, but the energy is like stabbing. I don't care for her. It's like swords energy. It's sharp energy. It's not great. I would try to, if you can, block her out of your thoughts. Like, don't let her take up any space in your head, and try to cleanse yourself from her. Let her go on her way. And I think she's going. I don't think you're going to have to deal with her anymore. That's funny, that meme. I never saw it. Um, I always wanted to go to New Orleans. I haven't made it there yet. My dad went a couple of years ago. I remember him telling me about it, but I haven't made it there yet. But I would imagine the seafood's probably amazing. Yeah. Like, and spicy too, because I love spicy. All right, let me go back up to the top. Malika, love. Okay, you have a committed relationship on the horizon should you choose to enter it, if you're not in one already. If you are, current relationship looks good. If you're not, you have some options coming in. You have a Leo, you have a soulmate connection that comes in that could be a Virgo, you have a Libra and a Pisces. It looks like you have new energy coming in. Somebody may come in an Aquarius with an offer that would be tough to turn down. Happiness comes to your love life. You're going to have options if you're not with anyone. If you are with someone, current relationship looks good. Your partner could offer you something that would be hard to turn down. You have a new beginning, and you also have a wish that leads to happiness. Caribbean Financial. Got success coming in around finances. Out of the clear blue sky, you have another way of bringing in money before the end of the month. Money and finances should be increasing. It also looks like you have, you're no longer holding yourself back. If opportunities to make money arise, you're going to take them. You could be paying off a bill of debt or a loan. You also may be establishing a business relationship with serious roots and long-term potential. Cinnamon, general for tomorrow and the rest of the week. Slow and steady wins the race. You may be very focused on school, work, whatever it is you do all day. I think it's school, right? You may be getting a lot accomplished this week, and you may feel relief by the end of the week. You have a wish. Put it out into the universe. Could be spending time with a Cancer. Divine timing is guiding you. And you've got cause for celebration before the end of next week. Where's this go? What are you doing, Dylan? You looking something? Yeah, there's so many places that in the U.S. that I'd like to see. Listen to this idea. I worked with a woman that had this idea, and this sounds like such an awesome idea. And she wanted to do this when she retired. She should be retired by now. Anyway, like sell your house or your apartment or whatever it is that you have and buy an RV. And like you could use the RV to go all throughout the entire, United States. But you could also like buy a very small co-op or something that wouldn't cost a lot of money, just so that you had like a home base. And then like her idea would be like rent an apartment in, I don't know, say Oregon for 6 months or a year and live there. And then when that's up, you get in the RV and you go somewhere else and you rent an apartment and you live there. That to me sounds like a really nice way of seeing the entire, really having the experience of living there. I don't know if she ever did it, but I mean, to me, my problem is that I can't drive the RV. I don't have faith that I would be able to drive that. I have a hard time parking the Beetle. No one wants to see me coming down the road in an RV. Maybe I'd have to take lessons. Christy, she stole money from our company. Will she have to pay it back? Maybe that's the Ten of Pentacles. What a slime ball. Will she have to pay it back? Oh, so maybe that's what the energy was. She thinks that she got away with it. No, she's probably going to have to pay it back. Yeah, she'll have to pay it back. She thinks that she's not going to have to pay it back. That's why she's happy with the Ten of Pentacles. If this is something that's going to court or mediation or something, she's going to have to pay it back. There's success around that. But you're pretty much done with her. Like, this is going to end and you won't have to deal with her anymore, thank God. But that's something that she thinks that she can get away with that. People got some nerve. Well, she thinks wrong. She's an ass. I mean, you can't, where do people think that they can come off stealing stuff? Like, it drives me nuts. Seashell case, general. Life starts to move forward. Got a Virgo and a Cancer around that may be very significant. You're starting a new journey of some type that you may be feeling very passionately about. It also looks like you got some good luck coming in. The hard work you've put into your career, school, business, whatever it is that you do all day is going to pay off. And disappointment moves into the past. Let me just check here and see if this is... Oh, it's still uploaded. It's got to take forever to upload, stupid thing. And general. Got a creative project coming in, you got happiness coming in, and you're being guided by the divine. It also looks like you got money flowing to you, and you may be hearing from somebody you haven't seen or spoken to in quite some time. They may reach out of the clear blue sky. You got cause for celebration that comes in when you no longer hold yourself back. The world is at your feet, and you have plenty of choices coming in. YouTube. Romantic future between me and N. No contact currently. Okay, you got the Hermit card here as the first card, so I wouldn't expect that there would be much communication coming in right now. And it looks like there's a mini tower moment on the horizon if you do speak. So, or I don't know if this maybe already happened, but there's like silence. And I don't see much love here. There's no cups. There is the opportunity for things to move forward, but it's not for a while. And I wouldn't tell you to sit around and wait for this person. They're silent. They're not communicating, and I don't think they're going to for a while. You might have to reach out to them if you want to get back on track, but you got to see how you feel, because it could be like throwing a lot of good energy against bad energy. Like not much is changing around this situation. It seems very stuck. So you got to kind of think about what it is that you want, because you could end up going back to the same situation. Like that, see, that happens so frequently. Like people that for whatever reason stop talking, and one person wants to get back in contact with the other person, and time and space happens, and then they go back and they end up in the same situation that they were in. That wasn't happy then. That's why they weren't talking, and it becomes like this crazy toxic cycle that just goes around and around. So for anyone that's in that situation, you got to make a decision whether or not you really want to keep this person in your life, because things are not improving. Things are like they start to form a cycle. I don't know how many times you guys have gone back and forth, but I don't see a lot of love coming in right now. Of Soleil Daniel's thoughts towards me. He pretty much has been feeling the same. I don't know if you've spoken to him. I'm not seeing communication here right now. It looks like he feels like you're strong. He feels like you're very loyal, courageous, independent, well balanced. But I don't see much communication. And the death card's in reverse, which would indicate that not much is changing around the situation. He may be holding himself back. Yeah, Chariot's in reverse too. So I don't think all that much is going to change around the situation right now. YouTube, if I don't reach out to end, will our connection end permanently? Well, see, that's the thing. With these types of situations, it's usually your decision whether or not it ends, which means at some point this person could reach out. But this person reaching out, is that is it a good thing? You know, like people will be like, oh well, finally he reached out now, and you know, now things get back on track. Nothing's going to change. You're going to go back to the same situation. So the question is whether or not you want to be in this situation, because you're going to go back to the same situation. It's not going to improve. There's not much room for improvement here. If you don't reach out, things will end faster. Yeah, things will end faster. If you do reach out, you know, like I said, it's going to put you back in the same situation. So that's got to be a decision that you have to make, you know, whether or not you want to go back to that situation or open that door again. That's the danger. Like sometimes when people are waiting to hear from someone, they're like, they get so happy when the person reaches out. But that's not always a good thing, because that could set you back. You know, once you get some time and distance and space between you and the person, you can really start to heal and move forward with your life. Most of the time, moving backwards is not the right direction. Like, it's not for the greater good. You know, you may be happy temporarily, but long term, it doesn't create happiness long term. Ronnie, spiritual, I feel like I'm slacking. You're not. You just might need a little break, and that's okay. It's okay to take a break. Nope, you're not slacking at all. If you've been feeling a little bit disconnected from that stuff, it's okay. It's okay to take a break. Everything is still there. Everything is still in place. You still have your guides. You're still going to be hearing the stuff, and you're still going to have maybe a premonition or something that is pretty strong that happens, like a premonition or something that you feel like you were guided to at the right place at the right time, spiritually connected to something that happens. It's a pretty big deal. I don't know if it's like, I hate to say a dream, because people always think that dreams mean more than they actually do, but it could be a prophetic dream. It could be a premonition. It could be like, oh, gee, I got this, you know, something is telling me that I need to, I don't know, go to the library for whatever reason, and something significant happens there. Whatever it is, there's more coming. But taking a break and kind of disconnecting from all that stuff is not, I don't think it's a bad thing. Like sometimes I get so exhausted, and I'm like, you know, like sometimes I'm like, yeah, okay, spiritual, 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 but it's like, okay, what about on this plane? Like, what's going on here? Because it's kind of sucky here. And what was that? Leiki, should I give up this connection with the Scorpio? He went out. What does he need? Maybe he needs to eat. Not yet. I would give it a little bit more time. Keep your options open, but I wouldn't give up just yet. All right, let me go see what this guy needs. What do you need, guy? What do you need? Julie, which is better for me, Charles or John W? Okay, let's see. Charles. John W. Charles comes up higher, but they both come up as pretty decent with potential. Soleil General for the rest of February. Got money coming in with the Nine of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles is in reverse. The hard work that you've put into something is going to pay off. It also looks like you got a creative project and a new business opportunity on the horizon. Hangman's in reverse. Life starts to move forward. You want to come in here? Come on. Come in here. Come on. There's room. Come on. Come in here. What the hell does he want? What do you want from me, Dylan? Hungry? What? Show me. Show me what you need. Here, finish this. Give him some cheese. Go ahead, eat the cheese. I mean, I don't know what the problem is, Dylan. Get the cheese. Jesus. Do I have to do everything here? Get the cheese. Here. That's it. All right. Shit, I might have to run him OUT. Hopefully not. I mean, we already did that. Okay. Lakey, why is Scorpio hasn't reached out? And will he? Okay. Will he? He will. He will. He's got a couple of things happening. I don't know how long it's been since you've spoken to him. It does look like he's a little bit on borrowed time here. So he's got to get his act together or you're going to lose interest in him. But it looks like he's been very busy with like work, school, business, whatever it is he does all day. So that's legitimate. I mean, and he's also taking time for himself, rest, relaxation, self-care, which that's good too. But I have little toleration for excuses when it comes to why people don't reach out, but it seems like it's legitimate for him. I would give him a little bit more time. I would say if you don't see a change in him by the end of March, then maybe think about leaving the situation or moving on to something else. But I don't know, the cards indicate just give it a little bit more time. Julie, will Charles come by and see me tomorrow? Okay. Whoops. Yeah, his intentions are to see you tomorrow. So hopefully that happens. Making a racket over there, Dylan. So late, next 3 days. Things are kind of slow and steady. You do have a new journey on the horizon. I don't know if that starts in the next 3 days, though. Being guided by the divine. The new journey may be around business or a side business, and that could change for the better quickly, but you may be putting some energy into a side business that brings in money over, you got the 10 of Pentacles here, so you got money coming in. It also looks like you may be moving on to greener pastures, but over the next 3 days, I don't think all that much is going to happen. Capricorn could come in that may be of significance. To Kenya, General. Got a wish, put that out into the universe, whatever it is. Life is going to change for the better for you quickly. Got money coming in. You also may be working very hard at work or business, whatever this is. This is like a business thing that you're focused on. Earns you money and respect. Maybe thinking about going back to school, learning a new area of study. And it also looks like here a cause for celebration that comes in around business. Soleil General for March. Not holding yourself back. You got choices coming in and you're going to explore them. You got a Virgo that comes in that may be of significance. Negativity moves into the past. You might be starting that job sometime in March. It looks like new jobs on the horizon. Side business is looking good in the month of March. Slow and steady wins the race when it comes to love. You do have cause for celebration around love, but I don't know if you settle into a committed relationship in the month of March. It may take longer than that. Fire sign comes in, but I don't see a commitment yet. That's okay. It may just be starting. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You have a wish in the month of March, and you may be thinking about going back to school, learning a new area of study. Taurus comes in, and you also have the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. March looks like it's a pretty good month with lots of positive changes as far as money and career is concerned. Mahalia, love reading. Old wounds are moving into the past. You have a wish. Put that out into the universe. You're not holding yourself back. If you're not with anyone right now, got a Taurus coming in, a Virgo coming in, and choices on the horizon. Happiness comes out when you put a wish out into the universe, starting a new journey. If you are with someone right now, you have a wish around your current relationship. And Aquarius shows up as well. Also a Cancer. Success comes in around love when you listen to your intuition. That's not bad. You got good stuff happening. Sonia, who will YSC be interested in to move forward with more, me or my niece Sarah? I'm not comparing myself, but if he's not into her, I don't want to spoil it for her. Oh, but if he's into her. All right. I think he's more into you than he is her. Like, you see, you've got being guided by the divine. She's got a long road ahead of her. He may like both of you, but he just may feel more connected to you. That's kind of an awkward situation, though. You know what I mean? Dylan, what is going on? You have to go pee-pee? Let me just run him out the front door and see if he could. You got to pee really quick? We'll go right outside the front door and make pee-pee? Is that what you have to do? I mean, we were already out. I'm going out just like this. I mean, what are you getting up for? This is normally your sleeping time. Come on, let's go pee-pee right outside. Come on. Oh. All right, he had a pee. Go ahead, come on in here now. No more of that. Come on, come in here. Come in here now and lay down. No, lay down. You're good, you're fine. You had everything you need. No barking at me. Come in here. Shh. Dylan, please. YouTuber, next serious man in my life, and when? When could be sometime this spring. Cancer. You got a Cancer, a Scorpio, and an Aries showing up sometime this spring into early summer. You want me to help you with the steps? I'll help you with the steps. Jesus Christ, this guy's needy tonight. that what you want me to help you with these steps? Go ahead, I got it. I'm not going to let you fall. Go ahead. Go ahead. You got it, Dylan. Yeah. He's looking at me like, what's his problem tonight? Julie, when R and I get back later, would he worry about me slipping away since he would know that I can have options, or is it the same attitude that she's not going anywhere? Yeah, well, it's hard to say how it's going to be at that point because it's far in advance and we don't know all the twists and turns that are going to happen between now and then. But if you were to decide to go back with him, yeah, he would think that nothing's changed because to him nothing has changed. Like he needs to actually lose you in order to feel like he's in danger of losing you, and you can't fake that. It has to be like he has to really lose you, and he doesn't feel that. So no, like if you guys got back together and you turned somebody else down to be with him, he would just feel like you were his. Yeah. And then that it doesn't matter what he does, you'll take him back because that's what you're showing him. So yeah, you're not going to get much different from him. Jojo, any good news coming for me? It's been rocky. Okay, let's see. Well, you've got, there may be some decisions that you need to make on the horizon, and that may be helping to stabilize things. You've got stability coming in around your home, which is nice. You got some money coming in, that's nice. The weight of the world seems to slip off your shoulders. You may be feeling a little bit more grounded around money or business connection. You have a Virgo that comes in that may be significant, and you may be putting some time and effort into a creative project or a creative outlet that you may be getting a lot out of. I don't know everything that's been going on, but it looks like at least money and stability around the home seem to be pretty good. Saori Gonzalez, can you tell me the intentions of the Capricorn that came back as someone that I dated came back into my life? Wait a second here. Let me read that again. Can you tell me what the intentions, the Capricorn that came back? Oh, this is somebody that used to date and he just resurfaced? Okay, let's see. What are the intentions of this Capricorn that's returned? They may be looking to get back together with the Two of Cups and the Sun on the horizon. They may be feeling very passionately and they may have missed you and they may be looking to get back. Let's see what happens. Lakey, will Eli open my Snap request? Has he even seen it? I'm thinking about deleting it. Okay, let's see. Will he open my Snap request? If he sees it, he's going to open it. You could delete it now and then then he won't see it. But if you leave it there, he's going to see it. Yeah, and he's going to open it. Jojo, has Dee been dreaming or having visions again lately? Has Dee been dreaming or having visions again lately? No, I don't think so. No, I don't see anything like that coming up right now. No, he hasn't seen it yet. I don't think he's seen it yet. That's why I think you could delete it without him knowing. Happy soul, do you see me and S together in the future? Yeah, you could be. Yep. You got a good chance of it. Tibet is the Sagittarius. Oh, I did that one. Anthony, the current situation and the next between me and the Cancer. Okay. She's holding herself back, and you may be feeling disappointed or heartbroken by the situation. I wouldn't expect all that much happening from her right now. You have a fire sign and an Aquarius coming in. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, but also an Aquarius that come in. And your life may be moving forward before you hear from her. Eventually, you'll hear from her, but you may be with somebody else at the time, by the time that you hear from her. Because she comes up as, it's going to take a while. Let me see if this is done. No, it's still... I don't know what the hell happened. T-Vet, who will offer me a solid commitment, Aquarius, Sagittarius. Sagittarius comes up first. Sagittarius comes up first. Joe, what's going on in my love life and what's going on between me and... Oops, is the connection over? Okay, let's see. It looks like that connection is, it's fizzling out. Yeah, I wouldn't expect all that much from that person. You're being guided by the divine when it comes to love. Things are moving forward, and you have a wish that come in around a Virgo, or an Aquarius may come in with a committed relationship offer. It also looks like you might have choices and cause for celebration, but cutting out things that no longer serve you bring in new opportunities. So if you've been kind of hung up on this other situation and you feel like it's not going anywhere, walking away from it may bring fresh energy in. That might not be a bad idea. Sorry. I've been waiting on a settlement for a while. Can you tell me how much longer? I've been waiting 3 years. Holy cow. All right, let me just see if there's money coming in here. You may have a little bit more waiting. maybe sometime like late summer. There may still be some waiting around that for whatever the hell reason. All right, let me see here if I can. I think that other thing, I can't do it from here. Ronnie, financial for the next few months. You got money coming in. First of all, you got a side business here that could be bringing in a large sum of money. The ability to manifest new opportunities that bring in cause for celebration around money. Finances are improving. The weight of the world is going to slip off your shoulders over the next couple of months. What the hell? Where's that one that I was just uploading? I want to send it. It's going to be a pain in the ass. I found it. Thank goodness. I just hate making people wait. Anyhow, all right. Now it's sent. Now I can feel relief. Adriana Love. Life changes for the better quickly, and it also looks like you've got the Empress here, love, money, abundance, fertility. You got a Virgo, a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You got good luck coming in. Feeling like I've made it to the top of the mountain, a Cancer shows up. It also looks like you're getting a lot of respect, and there's success that comes in around a new connection. Leiki, is our connection over? Well, here's the thing. I get that there is only a 33% chance that this connection's over, but there is disappointment around the situation. However, things still could change for the better quickly. That's what comes up. Like for me, like I always say, if you've been back and forth with this person for 6 months to a year and you find that nothing has changed, then I would make a decision to walk away from it. If this is something that's relatively new, couple of weeks, couple of months, then I would say give it a little bit of time. You know, there is a chance that things change for the better quickly, but I hate saying that to people because, you know, it's like I would rather not give people false hope because it doesn't look like anything. It's the Eight of Wands. Something could change for the better quickly, but I don't like making people sit around and wait for the day that something out of the blue could happen that changes the situation, and it could take time for that to happen. So I would keep your options open. If somebody else shows up, I would definitely entertain them, see how you feel about them, and not get stuck on this one situation because it just, even though there's possibility, it doesn't look like it's happening fast enough. Adriana, tomorrow in general. Tomorrow you should feel like you got a lot of respect around you, and it looks like you may have communication from somebody you haven't spoken to in a while. It looks like you may have an offer that would be hard to turn down. You may be spending time working on a creative project and starting a new journey. That's a lot. That's a lot that could be going on. Adriana, next week. Next week. Anxiety moves into the past. Laying down the law, cutting through bullshit, stepping into your own personal strength. It looks like you have a wish, put it out into the universe, and you have choices, starting a new journey. This keeps coming up for you, starting a new journey. Spontaneity, adventure, new stuff, new people, new opportunities come in. Feeling a little bit more balanced as well. Jojo, will I get an offer of a commitment this year? Yeah, you could get an offer sometime this year before the end of the year to be in a committed relationship. Adriana, what's he been thinking about me lately? All right, Four of Cups, he has been thinking about you. He may be feeling like he either didn't show you enough respect, or he owes you something, or he owes you respect, or he owes you an explanation about something. He feels like he's got choices and decisions he's got to make around the situation. Adriana, when could he call again? Could he call again? Could be within the next 5 weeks. Adriana, was she at the restaurant? Was she at the restaurant? Yes, I think she was at the restaurant. C3, advice about dealing with my siblings that clearly don't care about the family. You can't make somebody care. So there's nothing that you're going to be able to do. Like, you can't make somebody care. You can't make you can't change somebody's feelings. You can't, you don't have much control over that stuff. You can only control yourself. So my suggestion would be to not try, just give them the space that they need and let them do their own thing. Because the more you try to fix things or manipulate things or convince them, the less it's going to work. It makes it kind of unsuccessful. I would just give them the space they need. Don't say anything to them. Don't tell them to do anything. And then let's see if they come back on their own. What's that? It just reminded me of a fairy tale. What's that fairy tale? Little Bo Peep lost her sheep. And if you leave them alone, they'll come home. Yeah, I would leave them alone a little bit. Take a little space from it and see how you feel. And see how they react. Because, like, if you've been, like, trying to convince somebody of something and you're trying to make them see things from your point of view, and then all of a sudden you stop and you disappear and you stop working on it, they're going to take notice. So, Stacy, how does Jay feel about the awkward argument that happened a while ago? Um, feels a little bit like he put in a lot of hard work and he didn't see a payoff. Feels a little bit like maybe a little bit angry or a little bit not it's not crazy angry, like just a little bit pissed off. I think he thinks it's all going to blow over pretty quickly because the Wheel of Fortune is here, which is like good luck. It's not that big of a deal in the long run. IJ, what's coming towards me in love? What's coming towards me in love? What's coming towards me in love? You've got the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. The Hangman's in reverse. You're not holding yourself back. The world is at your feet. It also looks like you're being guided by the divine. The powers that be are working for you. If you're not with anyone right now, somebody comes in that's going to present you with an offer that would be hard to turn down. That could be a Taurus. Julie, are now thinking and feeling about me. He feels right now like nothing is really changing and everything is kind of staying the same. He's kind of pulled his energy back and he's kind of turned and walked away. He feels a little bit like either he's done arguing or he has no interest in discussing anything, and communication may be down. I can't remember. I think it is. I don't think that you've been speaking to him. It also looks like he may be feeling like I mean, he cares for you. There's no doubt. The Empress is here, but I don't think that he wants to deal with any drama, and I don't think he really knows what to do right now. So he's just kind of doing nothing. You know, the Empress is like love, money, abundance, fertility, beauty, that kind of stuff. But he doesn't seem to be acting on it. Jojo, can you possibly tell me which signs may offer? Virgo, Pisces, Capricorn. Virgo, Pisces, Capricorn come in. Probably before the end of the year, you should have choices. Adriana, what did she feel when she saw me at the restaurant? A little bit of indecision, a little bit of anxiety, and a little bit of envy. I don't know who this is or what's going on, but that's what comes up. Anxiety, envy, and indecision. Lakey, does Eli still have my number? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I think he does. New me. Should I give Marcus another chance in love? Got a 70% chance, yes, you should, but it's going to be a long and winding road. It won't be an easy thing. Let me go back up to the top. Evie, future boyfriend description. Could be a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Somebody who's very hardworking and maybe very business orientated. They don't hold themselves back. They're very creative. Someone who's loving, kind, caring, sincere. They have a fun side. They're spontaneous. There's a lot of room for growth and transformation. And they're lighthearted. They have light energy and they're fun to be around. Pink Starlight, General. Pink Starlight, General. Taking time for rest, relaxation recharges your batteries. Possibly taking a trip to water, by water, or around water. You have a wish, put it out into the universe. Disappointment moves into the past and you're no longer holding yourself back. Could be going back to school, learning a new area of study. Adriana, will he try to be romantic with me? Yes, he will. Yep. Oriella. Ania visited me again by surprise. She's so competitive with the kids. What is she checking on? She's jealous of my kid got a spot in that school. Oh, this is that what she just shows up and I don't like her. I don't like her. She is jealous and she is competitive with the kids. I mean, you've got her nailed down. And she also may be gossipy, opinionated. She really thinks who she is. Did you let her in? Don't let her in next time. Don't answer the door. I know that these people, you know what happens, like they catch you off guard and you're not thinking that it could be her, but I would make sure, and no, I wouldn't answer the door. She wants to know what's going on. She's gossipy. She wants to know what's happening, and I think that she's envious of you, but I think she's also envious of the kid. She's jealous that he got in, but I think that she's jealous just in general of him. I don't know if he's more advanced than her kid is, or yeah, her energy isn't good. I mean, I've been an asshole before and like either picked up the phone when somebody called when I shouldn't have. I remember this one crazy situation. But if you can avoid letting her in, she'll keep doing it. She'll keep showing up. She doesn't even care. Even if you told her, even if you had a fight with her, she'll still show up. If as long as you open the door, she'll show up. And she's got no boundaries. I don't like her. Her energy is shitty. Adriana, does she know where I am currently working? No, I don't think she knows. I was going to say, one time, my mother's brother, he was shithead. It was a long story. I can't remember what the situation was exactly, but he was trying to bamboozle my brother out of something. And my brother wasn't answering the phone, so he called me. But this is what happened. My full-time job wanted me to go to the bank. I had to make a deposit of $10,000 in cash. And like the bank, I think we thought the bank closed at 4:30, or we thought they closed at 5 o'clock, and they closed at 4. Whatever the situation was, the bank was closed, and I had this $10,000, right? In the meantime, A&P is calling me because they want me to come in. And I'm supposed to go down and teach yoga at a studio that's 40 minutes away from here. I can't not go to yoga because there's going to be nobody there. I've got $10,000 in my hand that's not mine. And I got to get back to the A&P at some point because they need me to shut the store down. And I will never forget it. I was walking the dog. I was right out front, and my phone rang, and it came up with the area code. It was like the same number as my day job. I thought it was the day job, and I answered the phone, and it was my uncle, and he starts fucking yelling at me, screaming at me. Anyway, so I had to call my job and tell them that the bank was closed. Thank God I brought the $10,000 here and I left it here, but I didn't want to have $10,000 in cash. It's a lot of money. I got up the next morning and took it to the bank. But that was one predicament that I was in, and I shouldn't have answered the phone. But I really thought it was my job. Like, I just glanced down and I saw the exchange. Stupid. Stupid. Jojo, any old flames trying to come back? 6, 7, 8. No, I don't see old flames coming back. Julie, do the cards show him coming around in May or sometime around there? Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Sometime around May, give or take. New me. Will I end up in the Virgin Islands or Jamaica next week? Virgin Islands. Jamaica. They come up close, but I think Virgin Islands. Adriana, why was she envious? Envious, is that it, of me? There's a number of reasons. First of all, like, this may be love, money, abundance, fertility. She just may think that you got it all together, and in comparison to her. She also thinks that you're smarter, more successful, more capable than she is. She's got a number of reasons. And you know how envy is. It's like, sometimes it doesn't make any sense, and sometimes, like, you might never think that this person was feeling that way, but it comes up that she just thinks that you're a little bit above her in every subject. Cosmic, applied for a new position. Will I get it? Yes, I think you will get it. Yeah. Mm. Oh boy, where the heck? I did that one. All right. I think I saw one here from Pinky Lee. There it is. Is the connection over with the Pisces? Well, I get a 70% chance, yes, but at the end of the day, it's your choice. You're the one that makes the decision. I think you walk away from this, and I don't think you want to go back. Rekshanda, will I clear my CPSC exam? Mm-hmm. Yep, you should. Lakey, what are E's current feelings towards me? Thinks that you're strong, courageous, loyal, attractive, happy, kind-hearted, successful, and intelligent. Adriana, she was a toxic friend, and we were friends for 5 years till I stopped because she was very negative. Oh, that's good for you. Good. I just did a video about negative, toxic people, but I haven't uploaded it yet. Somebody requested it. And that's my suggestion. Get the fuck rid of them. Adriana, how will he treat me this time? How will he treat me this time? He seems to have much more respect, and there's room for growth and transformation, maybe because over this time he's done a lot of like soul searching and maturing. It looks like you got some good karma coming back to you around the situation. Lakey, will communication from Scorpio come back anytime soon? Maybe sometime late spring, early summer? Darlene, has Kevin been ignoring me since Valentine's Day? Is he done? I would give this situation space. It looks like he needs space. I don't know what your relationship is with him, but it looks like he's got somebody else around him. That may be why he's ignoring you. And it doesn't look like things between you and him are moving forward. I would take some space from this guy. I don't know. It just doesn't look like things are moving forward. He could be involved with someone else. There seems to be a lot of negativity around the situation, and it does seem like he's avoiding you. So I would, yeah, I don't know. I would try to distance yourself from him for a bit. Jasmine, should I message my ex? That's a loaded question. All right, here's the thing. Everybody always asks about their ex, but you have to you have to figure out what makes you want to reach out to this person. Is it because there's nothing else going on in your life and you feel lonely and you want to reconnect with somebody, and that everybody always looks behind them. But the truth is that 99% of the time you open Pandora's box, all the old feelings come back, but nothing has changed for the better. So you just go back to the old broken relationship, or you start communication with the ex and nothing ever really changes, but now you're just waiting to hear from the ex. So for like, I'm going to ask the cards the question, but you like, when anybody asks questions like that, like, I want to hear from the ex, should I get back with my ex, it's a loaded question, because it's like going back to the old broken relationship. And it's very rare that people go back to the old relationship and have a new beginning. They usually just go back to the old situation. And everyone's always on their best behavior for the first week, and then all of a sudden everything starts to turn to a shambles. And if you put yourself in a situation where you've moved, I don't know, 3 months or 6 months away from the situation, and your feelings have started to die, you've put some distance between the two of you, calling this person or reaching out is going to set you back. Okay, I get only a 33% chance that the cards are in favor that you call the ex. But it's your decision. You have free will. You can do what you want. But just think about it. Empress, will I score 520 or above on my May 14th MCAT? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yes, you should. Yes, you should. You should definitely score high enough. This time, I gotta plug this phone in. Harsha, relationships for the upcoming months. Water sign comes in if you're not with anyone right now. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, and it is a soulmate connection. You are prepared for it, and you're starting a new journey. You're not holding yourself back. Well, with this card in reverse, 6 in reverse, I still think that you're moving forward. Now, if you're in a relationship, I would say your current relationship is a soulmate connection that takes on a loving, kind, caring, nurturing role and moves it to the next level. And you're prepared to start a new journey with the your current relationship. Either way, it looks like your love life is moving forward. Empress, general around my life partner. I can't talk about a life partner if you're not with that person right now. Like, there's too much free will for me to talk about somebody's, like, if you're not with that person, there's too many possibilities of who the person could be or who you wind up choosing. So I mean, I could talk about the next significant relationship, but I can't discuss who you're going to marry if you're not with that person already, or if they're not on the horizon. You know what I mean? Because sometimes people don't find the life partner until they're, 60. And if you're 20 now, that's 40 years from now. And that's another thing. It's like when people get focused on who I'm going to marry, right? Then it's like, well, if I'm not going to marry this guy, then why bother? Right? Like, why would you date this person here if you knew, like, if why would you date this guy here who's, a janitor, if you knew that you were going to marry a doctor? You know what I'm saying? Like, what it would be like, well, no, it's not him. I'm not going to bother with him. So it's like there's so much more that can be significant. That doesn't mean that you have to spend the rest of your life with them, but it doesn't mean that they're not significant. So like the next relationship may just be as significant, or your first relationship that you've ever had may be just as significant as the last one. Julie, John just texted me that he wants an exclusive things with me, and about that he's in love with me. Should I believe him? I don't know how well you know this guy, that he's throwing around being in love. But let's see. Does he want to be exclusive, and is he being legit? Yeah, a 70% chance that he is legitimate, and I mean, he's got a little bit of indecision here, but I think that yeah, I mean, I don't see any reason why you couldn't give it a shot. If you're interested in him, it can't hurt. Explore the opportunity. I don't know. I don't like when people fling around words like, that I'm in love with you, unless you know him well enough. It's not like they went out with him twice. Because God knows, people these days are crazy. Empress, general for me. Intuition is heightened, so definitely listen to it. It leads you to success around a job opportunity. Maybe going back to school, learning a new area of study, and you're feeling well prepared and excited for it. Nine of Cups, you've got a wish, put it out into the universe. Sagittarius comes in, that could be of significance. It also looks like disappointment and negativity is moving into the past, and moving forward, you've got like looking to the future, like with a lot of optimism. You have a lot of nice things happening around work and school. Aries, how does Dee feel about me right now? She's a Virgo and I'm an Aries. Has a lot of respect for you. This person comes up as having a lot of respect for you, and thinks that the two of you have a soulmate connection. Now, we have millions of soulmates, so it's not necessarily, it may not always be a romantic thing, but it is, this person does feel a lot of respect for you. They feel like you guys have a soulmate connection, and that there's more to come, that you're going to have an established or like a long-term relationship. Even if it's not a romantic relationship, you guys would be in each other's lives for a long time. This person thinks that you're very attractive, stable, sincere, hardworking, intelligent, and kind. All right, it is getting late. Can we cut off the super chats? And I will answer for who's here. Mel? I think just Mel is here tonight. And while I wait for Mel, I will do Jessica A for general love for March. Okay, you've got a committed relationship on the horizon should you choose to enter it. If you're not with anyone right now, out of the clear blue sky comes an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. It looks like you're leaving negativity, pessimism, anxiety, and old wounds in the past, making it to the top of the mountain, breathing a sigh of relief, balance comes back to your life. You've got stuff happening on the horizon if you're not with anyone. If you are with someone right now, you're still moving forward in the relationship and you're leaving old crap in the past. Growing and transforming. Growing and transforming comes in around your love life. Trishala, you just want a just a general. You have choices. Life moves forward. You may have a new romantic interest that's an earth sign comes in, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, stepping into your own strength. Balance comes back to your life, feeling like the world is at your feet, making it to the top of the mountain. You could be thinking about starting a new business or working in a way to bring money in on the side. Listen to your intuition. It also looks like you're earning respect either at your current job or school, whatever it is you do all day, earning respect and possibly even getting paid a little bit more. Darlene, love for March. Love cup is full with a fire sign that comes in. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Listen to your intuition. It could be a soulmate connection. This person comes in. They may be a Leo, and they have lots of respect. They put in a lot of effort, and the situation can move forward, but you're going to have choices. There also may be a Cancer that comes in. You could have some nice choices in March. Mustafa, how does Nadia think that I feel about the text messages I sent earlier? She's happy. She feels content too. Happy and content. I don't know what you said, but there's room for growth and transformation around this situation. Yeah. Did she reply? I think that she's going to reply if she hasn't yet. Tyler General. Mel's not here. All right, then that's it. I'm just going to do Tyler, and then I'm going to sign off. Thank you, Ronnie. What are we doing here? General for March. A Capricorn comes in. That may be of significance. Also in Aquarius. There's long-term potential around a committed relationship if you're in one. If not, the Four of Wands is always positive. It could be a possibility of taking a current relationship to the next level. It also could be moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your homes, entertaining at home, whatever it is, it's positive. Six of Pentacles. You've got respect coming in at work, business, or school, whatever it is that you do all day. Empress is here. Love, money, abundance, fertility comes in the month of March, and a Virgo comes in that may be of significance. If you're not with anyone, you're going to have several opportunities in the month of March. And they could come in out of the blue when you least expect it. The world is at your feet, and life starts to move forward in March. Good for you. All right, guys, that's it for me tonight. I will see you all tomorrow. I don't know yet what time, probably around 2. And if anybody needs to do a private, you can always email me. I'll be around. I'll be around tomorrow morning. Have a good night, guys. Bye-bye.